Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today.
Hello everyone, looking at Facebook daily, weekly, shorter term time frames, and yet again the upper Bollinger Band, the nemesis of the Facebook bulls, signaling the high of the day and the pullback. So let's look at what was occurring. We'll look on the 5-minute chart here in just a minute for some trade opportunities, but it was a very strong day. Facebook stood out as a lead bull from the get-go, and even when the market was dumping on these Clinton emails, I was looking at Facebook, it was still up over 1%, ended up 1.5% towards the end of the day, but held on to its gains really nicely. So it did break the highs of the previous 2 days, obviously could not hold on to those gains. Weekly time frame, nice little lower wick, showing the bulls buying the dip, still maintaining the 10-week support, still fending off the bearish MACD cross, and the bulls establishing that middle Bollinger Band as support last week, yesterday, and that's now going to be a level to watch into next week. Keeping an eye on the middle Bollinger Band on the daily, and if we lose that level, we can expect to come down to the 50-day, where the low the last consolidation bounced off of. So daily time frame or 5-minute time frame and trading opportunity, but utilizing the daily time frame as well. So if we knew that the upper Bollinger Band resistance was in the 132.80s, and here we see a very strong move, bulls in full control. Look at us hold these exponential moving average supports, pull back and hold them, pull back and bounce off them again, higher highs. Here we are now, hitting the upper Bollinger Band on the daily time frame. So we know that strong resistance historically that Facebook bulls have struggled to get over is there. We know we've already run 2% on the day, so it's very unlikely we're going to see a breakout at this point because we've already exhausted ourselves. The bulls have this significantly to the upside just to get to that resistance. So after holding the exponential moving average support so many times, that's your signal for a bearish entry. We lost that support right here on this candlestick. Then we tested the 20-period support, bounced off of that, formed a lower high, and then the dump began. So if you missed the first candlestick closing below the exponential moving averages, you can wait and enter on this little bounce. And if you entered on this little bounce, you would exit if we hit a new high of the day because that would show that the bulls are still strong. So that's what I call a top fishing play. So the first signal was this candlestick losing exponential support. And if you missed that entry, getting in on the little short-term lower high bounce, top fishing play with a stop loss just above 133 psychological resistance would have kept you in this trade. And then you see the bear volume show up and a dump and lower highs, lower lows. This is when the Clinton email hit the markets and big time pullback, big time opportunity for gains. We did see strength at the end of the day, holding the 100-period 5-minute support multiple times. We did lose it at the end of the day, but we held the 200-period. So the point being, the bulls are responding to these moving average supports, and compared to everything else, all the other tickers I was watching today, Facebook did stand out as a bull. We also bounced off the 20-period moving average support on the hourly. So the bulls held their own today in the face of a very weak market. They did see that bearish entry opportunity, but all in all, success after holding the middle Bollinger Band for the bulls, and we'll see if they can continue to hold that level into this coming week. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for all the likes and the shares. They make a difference. I hope you have a great weekend.